Hi, my name is Mimi and today we're making a Queen of Sheba cake. It's a rich chocolate cake. It's gluten-free. We are using almond flour and coconut flour, and we are using coconut oil instead of butter. So it makes it healthier, and I think you will really enjoy it. We'll be using 6 ounces of bittersweet dark chocolate, about 65 to 70%. We'll be using 5.3 ounces of coconut oil. We'll be using 3 tablespoons of brandy, 1/8 teaspoon of salt, 2.5 ounces or half a cup of almond flour, 2 tablespoons of coconut flour, 5 large eggs at room temperature, 3/4 cup of sugar divided. To start the recipe, we will be combining the dark chocolate with the coconut oil, and we will be melting this in the microwave in 2 or 3 increments on 20 seconds each to slowly melt the concoction and have it be fluid. We'll add the salt and we'll add the brandy and we'll set aside the bowl. Now I'll be dividing the 5 eggs into egg yolks and egg whites in 2 separate bowls. I will add 2/3 of the sugar to the egg yolks and set it aside. Then I will whisk the egg whites, adding the rest of the sugar to it, and I will beat it to stiff peaks. The next step is mixing the egg yolk and sugar into the cooled melted chocolate concoction. I'll add the almond and I'll add the coconut flour. Now I'll add about 1/4 of the peaked egg whites, and I'll blend this in gradually. And when loosely blended, I'll add the rest of the egg whites. It's very important not to over blend it to deflatten the batter. I'll fold in the rest of the egg whites, and I'm ready to pour the batter into the pan. I placed a piece of parchment in the pan, despite that it's a Teflon pan with a nice coating, but I want to make sure that my cake batter would not stick to the pan. And I'll make sure it's all distributed well. The oven is at 375 degrees Fahrenheit, and I will place the cake pan in the lower third of the oven. I'll bake the cake for 25 to 30 minutes. I'll check the consistency of the cake after 25 minutes using a toothpick to see if the toothpick comes out clean. Here's the finished product. Please let it rest for about half an hour until it's completely cold before you're moving the chocolate cake from the form. You can serve it as it is. You can sift powdered sugar over it, or you can sift powdered cocoa for the true big chocolate flavor, or you can choose to make a ganache frosting, and you will see the recipe below. Thanks for joining us, and we'll be back with other wonderful chocolate recipes.